I spent 5 years fighting for my dreams and got nothing. Then I stopped fighting completely and got everything I wanted in 6 months. Here's why working harder is keeping you stuck. Most people think success looks like this. Wake up at 5 a.m., grind every single day, push through pain and never quit. And yes, this works, but here's what nobody tells you. You will get what you want, but you will hate it when you get there. Think about it, you fight from a promotion, you get it, but then you feel empty. You try to lose weight, you even lose it, but then you are miserable and then you get all the weight back. Why did it happen? Because you were forcing something that wasn't meant for you. You were listening to your ego instead of your heart. Your ego wants things because other people have them, like a fancy car, a big house, or even six-pack abs. Your heart wants things that actually make you happy, like peace, friendships, and the work that you love doing. When you fight against life, you are swimming against the ocean. You will of course move forward, but eventually you will just drown from the exhaustion. There is another way, and it's called the law of least effort. Think about it. Grass doesn't try to grow, it just grows. Birds don't make an effort to fly, it's just natural for them to fly. And same for flowers, they don't try to bloom, they just bloom. Why? Because they are flowing with nature instead of fighting against it. You can do the same thing with your life and get what you want with 10 times less effort. But you have to follow the flow and not force it. And here is the catch. This path only gives you what your heart wants, not what your ego wants. If your ego wants a fancy car to impress people, this won't work. But if your heart wants freedom and peace, then this definitely will work. Step 1 is accept everything as it is. Right now your life is exactly where it should be. I know it doesn't mean that life is fair, but fighting reality only delays change. I know that sounds crazy, but just think about it. Every person you have met, every mistake that you made, and every loss that you suffered has brought you here. Fighting against it is like trying to change yesterday. It's impossible. Here is what stops people. They think accepting means giving up, but instead accepting just means that you say to yourself, okay, this is my life, now what should I do to go ahead? It doesn't mean that you deny change, it doesn't mean that you deny effort, but you just accept the reality as it is. Step number 2 is take full responsibility. This is the hardest part, and this is something that you will have the most friction with, but this is something really powerful. Stop blaming, stop making excuses even for your circumstances, because when you stop that, you will actually come out of the victim mode and have a sense of responsibility to actually fix it. Because even if it's not your fault, you still have a responsibility to fix it, because in the end it's your life. And here is the key. Every problem is actually an opportunity wearing a mask. Let's say you lost your job, then it's an opportunity to actually work on something that you love and build something of yourself. Or let's say that your girlfriend or boyfriend left you, then this is an opportunity to actually work on yourself and make a better version of yourself. So even if you take away any one thing from this video, then it should be this, that every time you face something, just ask yourself, what opportunity lies here? How can I use this problem to make something good out of it? Step number 3 is that give up being right. Stop defending your opinions and stop arguing with people who disagree with you. Because when you need to be right, you become rigid. And rigid things break, but when you stay flexible, you just flow. Think about water for a second. It never fights. It just flows around rocks and eventually reaches the ocean. Giving up being right doesn't mean that you are weak. Actually, it's the opposite. It takes massive strength to say, maybe I'm wrong. But there is a caveat to it. If someone is actually hurting you or others, don't accept it. This isn't about letting people walk over you, but it's about not wasting your energy on small arguments that don't even matter in your life. You can keep fighting life, keep pushing through things, and keep exhausting yourself, and you might get what you want, but in the process you will actually drain yourself. Or you can flow with life, accept, take responsibility, get what your heart actually wants with way less effort. So this was all about least effort. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, and make sure to like if you like this video, and I will see you in the next one.